thought the earlier Carry On films were wild, wait until you revisit Carry On Abroad.
It's going to be just wonderful together.
Please, Miss Plunkett, you're squashing my itinerary.
A package holiday to the fictional Mediterranean island of Elsbells, a wink at Hell's Bells, a half-built hotel, sand pouring out of the taps, monks on holiday. The chaos is turned up.
I think you dropped something. Good thing I happened to come along because she mightn't have noticed. Cora, just a minute.
But beneath the laughter, there are some surprisingly subtle details, little camera tricks, background jokes, and production oddities that most viewers miss. Here are 10 things you probably didn't spot in Carry On Abroad, from cast transitions to prop reuse, hidden character insights, to filming location secrets.
It's very loving, no?
Yeah, I beg your pardon. Oh, you mean lovely? Yes, very nice.
Right from the start, the holiday isn't quite right. The hotel on Elsbells is still under construction, scaffolding and raw walls visible in wide shots.
Oh, we are in the right place then.
Entering, please, but minding wet cement. This way.
According to production records, the hotel exterior was built at Pinewood Studios' backlot and deliberately made to look unfinished. This visual gag works on screen, but most fans don't pause to notice just how many unfinished details are left visible.
Mr. Farkeyhouse, work is now stopped till Monday morning.
Oh, well, that's one blessing.
This film marks the final appearance of series regular Charles Hawtrey in the franchise. Those who watch carefully spot that his performance often lacks the comic bounce of earlier films.
Oh, hello!
There were more close-ups, more static shots, and he's less physically active than in previous outings. It's subtle, but real.
Just in the nick of.
The island of Elsbells is explicitly a parody of Hell's Bells.
How do you do?
You girls going on the weekend to Elsbells then?
Yeah, that's right.
But it also mirrors British package holiday culture of the early 1970s. Cheap, flashy, half-ready resorts offering sun and fun.
I've got a couple of beauties.
Yes, I noticed that.
Saucy.
Many fans miss that the signage, the booking agency name, Wonder Tours, and even the Burt Conway character.
This for the dirty weekend.
This is the 4-day trip to Elsbells, if that's what you mean.
Same difference, isn't it?
All reflect a sharper social satire than is usually remembered. The film uses several exterior locations around Pinewood Studios for airport/terminal scenes. For instance, what stands in for Elsbells Airport Terminal was actually the studio's security block. If you watch wide shots closely, you spot features you might recognise from other productions.
Wonder Tours especially chose Elsbells for the perfect holiday weekend because of its wonderful sunshine record.
Generic control tower windows, standard concrete walls painted. It's a small detail, but it shows the budget style of the Carry On team still being clever.
You like to meet nice girls, Elsbells, eh?
Yeah, great.
Certainly not.
One of the more subtle recycled ideas in Carry On Abroad is the moment when Evelyn Blunt, played by June Whitfield, finds herself being rather enthusiastically seduced by the hotel manager's son, Giorgio.
Beautiful wine for a beautiful lady.
If that scene feels familiar, it should. It's almost a mirror image of Carry On Camping.
May I, please?
Oh, well, it's been some time since I... Yes, please.
Where Peter Potter, Terry Scott, is tempted away from his wife by one of the lively young students at the campsite. In both cases, the setup is the same. A middle-aged Brit abroad, or at a campsite, suddenly flattered by attention from someone younger and far too forward. It's that classic Carry On mix of temptation, seduction.
It's gone. Jojo, did you give it to her?
Not half, Papa.
And everything working out well in the end, pun intended. Even better, it's hard not to smile knowing that Terry Scott and June Whitfield, playing separate married couples here, would go on a few years later to become one of Britain's best-loved on-screen pairings in the sitcom Terry and June.
What is it, dear?
I've forgotten what you do.
One of the film's funniest running jokes is the St. Cecilia's elixir, a potent local drink that causes chaos among the guests.
Drinky, drinky!
Well, anything happened?
But sharp-eyed Carry On fans might recognise the idea from an earlier film, Carry On Cleo. In Cleo, Amanda Barry's Cleopatra slips Kenneth Connor's Hengist a love potion to get him in the mood, with predictable results. Carry On Abroad reuses that very idea, right down to the exaggerated reactions and over-the-top flirtation scenes once the elixir takes effect. Even the monks unwittingly drink the potion. I love the scene where Floella dances with the head monk, doing a mock bullfight move. It's a neat little case of Carry On recycling itself. Same joke, different bottle, equally hilarious consequences.
Well, how about it? Shall we go upstairs?
Why not?
For a film set in the scorching heat of Spain, Carry On Abroad doesn't exactly look tropical.
Just found your husband, he's in there.
What?
He's with Mr. Conway and Mr. Tuttle.
Oh, well, he's coming right out.
That's because it was actually filmed in spring 1972, on the back lot at Pinewood Studios and around nearby countryside standing in for the island of Els Bells. If you look closely, the Mediterranean skies are distinctly grey, the lighting is soft and overcast, and there's not a palm tree in sight that isn't clearly artificial. In several scenes, you can even see the actors bracing against a cool breeze.
Everybody enjoying themselves, eh?
No.
Oh, well, how about you?
No.
Joan Sins later joked that she spent most of the shoot pretending to be too hot while trying not to shiver. It's a very British version of Spain. The drinks are cold, the jokes are hot, and the weather's somewhere in between.
That coffee is cold. Oh, and that sun is too hot.
Apart from that, she's having a wonderful time.
One of the funniest little continuity quirks in Carry On Abroad comes during the balcony scene between Bert Conway, Jimmy Logan, and Sadie Tompkins, Barbara Windsor.
Oh, it's all right, Bert. You can come in.
Bert leans a little too far and tumbles straight over the balcony, landing with a splat in the mud below. Sadie rushes to the window, shouting down to see if he's all right. But before she's moved from the window, Bert is somehow back in the room. He's covered head to toe in mud, but apparently has managed to sprint upstairs and through the hotel in mere seconds. It's pure Carry On logic. Physical comedy over physics every time.
Hi. Yes, hi.
One detail that often slips past casual viewers is just how small Hattie Jacques' role is in Carry On Abroad. She plays Floella, the fiery hotel cook and long-suffering wife of Peter Butterworth's character, Pepe.
Why can't we have electricity?
Santa Cecilia.
It's a far cry from her earlier, scene-stealing appearances as hospital matrons and authority figures. By 1972, Hattie's health was beginning to decline, and the Carry On producers, and their insurers, were reportedly worried about how much she could take on physically. As a result, she was given a smaller, less demanding part.
Do some things! What? Plug it! Oh, plug it!
Although she would return for one final outing in Carry On Dick 2 years later, Carry On Abroad marks a noticeable reduction in her screen time, a quieter turn from one of the series' true powerhouses. Still, even in her brief moments, Hattie brings warmth, wit, and that unmistakable sparkle that made her a Carry On legend.
A drink for our hostess.
I don't want a drink, thank you.
The film ends with the hotel collapsing into a dry riverbed, forcing the holidaymakers to escape as though in a disaster movie.
What did you want to talk to me about?
Oh, Mr. Douglas, thank you very much. Thank you.
While on the face of it, this is laughable, it's worth noting that by 1972, disaster films, like The Towering Inferno, were popular.
Everybody out! Everyone out! Abandoning hotel!
Carry On Abroad cleverly threads that genre into its comedy, a joke many fans skip over because they're busy chuckling at the bikini top and ripped skirt jokes. So there you have it. 10 details you probably didn't spot in Carry On Abroad. From monastery holidaymakers to recycled studio sets, costume shortcuts to visual satirical depth. It's a film that rewards more than one viewing. Next time you see Vic, Cora, Stanley and the rest of the gang boarding their coach, maybe you'll notice the poster behind them, the style of palm trees, or the recycled gags. Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe for more vintage British comedy tricks and insights.
Stuart Farquhar.
Stupid what? Stuart Farquhar.
You, Mr. Farquhar.